one of the other things great about Richmond Hill is the connection song because of how you're blending and connecting the words. And you also recently did a song with Jay Sands about 50 years of hip hop, where you did a verse with him, and Brucey B is on there. So a lot of Richmond Hill, of course, is heavy stuff, and that one is more lyrical, miracle, whatever, I guess.
Right. Yeah, just
So,
rapping.
yeah. So why is that still important to sprinkle and include those things in what you're doing?
Cause it's fun, man. I like having fun with the rhyme, and I started writing the verse, and the first couple of lines, I did it in the first bar, first 3 or 4 bars, I did it, and then something was like, okay, can you do it on the next line? Okay, do it on the next line. So I didn't. Then I challenged myself. I was like, let me see if I can do through the whole verse, and then it became so much. It became fun. The challenge of making the last line of the line of the bar be the last word in the previous line also be the first word in the next line. And so I just decided to challenge myself to see how far I could go with it. And I did that whole long first verse, and I still wasn't satisfied. I wanted to do a second verse because I thought it was going to be a one verse song. I was like, no, I want to go again. Um, and so, like I said, it's just for as a writer, it's those fun opportunities. I'm 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 thinking about doing a challenge like maybe on TikTok where we release the instrumental and have other rappers do their version of what I did and see if they can do like a 16 where they do the exact same thing that I did. Everybody's gonna have their kind of different way of doing it, and there might be a couple rappers out there that do it better than I did because when I listen back to it, there's definitely ways I could have did it even crazier than I did, but I wanted to get the song done. And I'm not opposed to going back and writing another verse. It's that much fun to do. So I would do a whole nother verse if let's see what comes of it. But I'm gonna challenge Papoose to jump on because he does that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna challenge Mickey Fax. There's a couple of rappers that I'm gonna reach out to and just be like, yo, what you got for this? Just just see what they come up with. And let them hopefully they post their versions of it and we let it be a thing. Let's float it around, and some unknown cats too. Like as many cats as want to do it. Yo, it's an exercise. That's all it is. It's an exercise.
Was it because I thought too, throwing it back way back was two of the earlier ones I remember doing it a lot and doing it well was Kumo D and Salt. Because on Take Your Man or My Mic Sounds Nice, Salt-N-Pepa was doing it a little bit. They only did it a couple times in the song. Bustin'
I have
ass
to
me
go
no
back.
Bustin' ass me no questions.
No
I'll tell
questions.
you
I tell
why. You
no
see what I'm
lie.
saying? But it
Yeah,
was
I
like,
remember that. Yeah,
um,
that's like everybody's done it here or there, but
exactly.
not through a whole verse or song.
No, no. That's why
Yeah.
Connections is so great. And with the connection too with Marco Polo, you've done several albums throughout your career and done albums with one producer, whether it's Marley or now Marco Polo, where you've done several or multiple albums. How do you have you found as you've grown as an artist and evolved that you like doing it that way, where it's one producer, or what do you get when you do it more of three, four, 10 producers?
So my last 3 albums have been with one producer. The Falling Season was produced by Kick Beats, exclusively by Kick Beats out of LA. Brilliant, brilliant job. His was the first time I did it, and once I saw much how much less stressful it was to just work with one producer and then just get on the same page with one person, that's what opened the door of me possibly doing it with Marco. And after doing Brooklyn Story with Marco, I'm like, oh, I may never do another multi-producer album again because this is so much easier. There's less moving parts, less complications. Um, and with Marco, him kind of taking over the music side because I've been so hands on when it comes to the music side. I'm talking about every mix, every drop, and every song, every mix, every drop, every skit, the transitions between skits and songs, like all of it. Um, I was just that hands on, and for the first time, these last 2 albums with Marco, I've been able to just do my rhymes, hooks, whatever hooks I'm doing, do those. do my vocals, and then step away and let him handle the rest. That's what he said he wanted. I'm like, "You all right, man? You got it." And he kicks it back to me. I give my take on it. But it's a lighter workload for me. It's less taxing on the mind, and I can focus on other things. You know, focus on my musical, focus on my family. There's other things I have going on that I can focus on, and all I get from him is, okay, how's this mix sound? And then I get to listen to it and be like, okay, that mix is okay. I don't like that one drop, or this drop, this song, this line needs a drop right here. Or what about adding this scratch in this spot, like those kind of things. Um, so I like it, man, and I think going forward, this is what it's going to be for me.
Okay. Well, there it is. All right. Well, Master Ace, always a honor and privilege getting to speak with you, man. Anything else you
Absolutely,
want to
thank you.
add about Richmond Hill or other things you got going on?
New video dropping for Jordan Theory, and then we have a video for P.P.E. that'll be coming out probably in a month. So look out for those new videos, new singles. Touring, me and Marco Polo going back on tour in May to Europe. May, June, we'll be in Europe, so look out for us there. We're working on the tour right now. And yeah, I don't know when we're going to do the deluxe version because we got like 3 or 4 new songs, plus the version of Below the Clouds with Talib Kweli will be coming, and then we actually have a version of Life Music with speech rhyming on it. So there's a bunch of cool things that we're gonna probably put on the deluxe version. So look out for that.